Well, you know what? My reality is this is only temporary, and I'm going to travel at the speed of thought forever. And I'm going to enjoy it more than everybody else.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
I'm going to really enjoy it. Like, this is awesome. I'm going to get at a level that nobody else has because of this. So it's our future in God is awesome. Travel at the speed of thought. That's so much faster than flying. It's going to be awesome.
Do you pain, Paul?
No, that was so cool. Carol had this book that so fit her personality.
What?
The title was Alkalize or Die. It's very direct.
Oh.
You know?
I got it.
And in that book, that guy made a statement that changed my life. He said, all pain comes from an acid condition in your body. And I said, Carol, I can test that. So I came home and I ate out of my garden only, and all the pain left. And what was interesting, we were over in Seattle one day. One of our friends, there's this awesome Chinese restaurant. You got to come with us. And so I went there and I ate that food. The next morning, all the pain was there. And I totally connected the dots.
Where were we?
Oh, so one of your friends says, there's this really cool Chinese restaurant. You got to come and eat with us.
Was it a Thai restaurant?
It's Chinese.
It was cooked.
It was cooked, dead food. And it was phenomenal. The next morning, all the pain was there. And so it was like God was giving me a connection, like, yeah. And so it's been, pain is exhausting. It takes energy out of you.
Tell me about it.
And I feel so thankful to be pain-free. Because I used to have a lot of it. And I know what that was like. And it's such a blessing not to have
What do you
pain.
say about the herb garden, honey? I'm curious. Anyway, I'm going to be over
Oh, I was just going to show them. I just showed them about your cameo that's green in the drain field, you know.
Is that the big?
It's that all that yellow stuff right up front.
Oh, it's the
And you see right in the center there's a section that's all green.
right.
Same stuff. Because it's on the drain field.
I see.
You know, and again,
Move our garden.
huh?
We have to move our garden.
Well,
Put it on the drain field.
but you know what's so cool about God is
Oh, you want to make sure you tell them you got to use organic.
no, you want to live
biodegradable,
you want to live clean
stuff,
anyway,
yeah.
you know.
Oh well, we know.
Yeah,
You
but
know that.
Yeah.
but here's what I think is so cool about God is that how I had no idea what I was doing, and my original chicken pen was there. And one day Carol says, I want an herb garden. I'm thinking like the effort's going to be to clear ground. I said, you know what? I'm just going to move the chickens on there because I know this soil is really good.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize the benefit of having the irrigation, you know, the drain field sub-irrigating everything. I never water in there, and everything just grows really well. It's just awesome. But
Well,
again,
grass grows. If you just have grass, you can see that.
I know. And here's what I'm so. This is nothing I planned, but God just totally set this up for me. You know, totally.
We're supposed to keep going that direction because when he comes back, he's
I know.
going to be there.
Yeah. He's not really he's not real fast, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. I obviously don't come out here.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I've got a midwife friend here from Eastern Washington that's
do you?
going to spend the night here. And she was actually going to maybe move here, but I wasn't busy enough. I'm starting to get a bit busier now.
We had one of her friends came up from Mexico. She's here for a week. She's got
10 days.
10 days. Yeah, she's a fourth generation midwife,
Mexican midwife and herbalist.
and she was so fun because she so got off on this place. She's out every morning picking strawberries. I mean, she's just really enjoyed herself.
And making soup and I mean, I gotta feed you, Paul. I mean, the Hispanic, especially indigenous, they're very they're matriarchal. So it's a matriarchal society. I really think the women really rule, but they really serve the men. I mean, to the degree that she was so upset every time we'd come home and Paul was in bed already. Because Paul goes to bed at sunset, or even before. Because it was before. It was like 8 o'clock or something. He was going to bed. And what are all these cameras?
This is
Is this you?
Thatnub. Thatnub.
Is that nub? You got 3 or 4 cameras now? 5? You got them all rolling today?
Right now.
Are you kidding? You're listening to us? Eradicate that.
Well, he does editing.
Whenever you're on, that is the most watched, most listened to anything.
I know, but
Come here, Carol. Come on, let's get over in front of this one.
Nah. I'm too direct. I think people are.
You know what's so cool about him? So again, this is God. He's a prepper, and he's been doing this video thing for years. And he started doing this, and thousands are watching it. And you get what's God does all this for me. He has these people coming here, video, and then just puts it all out there.
And
It's
you could not have done this.
I could never have,
when you were younger.
and I couldn't have done it even at all because I'm not this kind of a person.
It's like I knew that something was. I kept telling him, something's going to happen. You watch. I said, the enemy's trying to take you out, and this means something's ahead.
Yeah.
You know, and so when God started manifesting this whole.
Oh, look at your fig tree.
Isn't that awesome? And look at all the figs on them.
Figs?
We got a tree from him.
Yeah, you gave us one.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, we have like
Yeah, oh,
one,
it's
We got 6,
six.
so
Is that how many?
wonderful. Oh, I just
and they're such good food. And
Oh,
and today, you know, Aaron froze a whole bunch, and he made a smoothie of it, and it was just incredible.
Yeah.
You know, because he froze a lot of them.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He made a smoothie today?
Yeah, and it was incredible.
Fig now,
You know, it's just
because he
so
remembered.
cool that the figs are lasting. You know, in freezing
Yeah,
like
I
that.
have some in my freezer too.
Did you guys ever?
What else to put with it? Like, I mean, you can't.
You could put
They're
strawberry.
really rich. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
The figs?
The figs.
Do you ever use oat milk? Like oat milk,
Yeah, I could.
figs. What else did I put? I put hemp seed.
Oh yeah.
Just to kind of tone it down a little bit
Yeah.
because it is really rich.
Yeah.
And
it is.
you know, you don't have to have a lot. Just like
No, I know. But there's. Oh, and my dogs love
And you know,
it.
figs is the highest alkalizing food that exists.
Really?
You know, J.I. Rodell wrote a book about
What'd you say, honey?
it's the highest alkalizing of all foods.
oh yeah,
He had a book and he lists all the alkaline foods, and like figs is 30, the next one below is soybeans 12.
Oh.
And you know what's interesting about
superfood.
how God describes the millennium? He lists 2 fruits, and everyone will be under their own vine, grapes, and under their own fig tree. I don't think that's coincidental.
Right.
I think he's making a statement. These fruits are really nutrient dense.
Yep.
These are really good for you. Yeah, the Bible's amazing when you start really looking at what it's saying.
I know.
You know, there's so much incredible wisdom and guidance and light there.
What
Living in
are you
sin.
doing? Look at all these cameras pointing it up.
Oh my goodness.
He does it well, man. This is awesome.
Too many views.
Not well with my soul.
Isn't that a nice color, that red, that Japanese maple?
Yeah, that is beautiful.
It's a gorgeous tree. Yeah. Little Japanese maple.
Pink. Everybody,
Yeah.
Angelina says, I have never seen a Japanese maple that color. But it was redder.
Yeah, it's supposed to grow in full shade.
Oh,
Yeah. I always like doing things they say you can't.
right? You put it here.
So your one tree that was all bent over and split out is gone.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Oh, that one, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the willow, yeah, it just rotted.
Yeah, both of our willows are gone. The other big one, we just.
But look
planted
at the one Carol gave me.
fir.
See the weeping willow over there?
Yeah, he didn't want that. He was so
And
upset.
and so I stuck it out in the woods.
It's gonna make a mess.
I
don't
didn't
like
know how big it
this.
was. So I stuck it out in the woods, having no idea it would be protection for the
Isn't it
chickens.
beautiful though.
And see, it's so awesome for the chickens because the chickens come under there and the eagles can't get to them.
Perfect.
It really creates amazing protection
Yeah.
for the chickens.
That's awesome.
Go down in there deep. You'll find white ones. They're white strawberries, and they're really good.
They're sweet. Those are the pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Oh,
Yeah, there's the ones I brought.
really nice.
Yeah, pineapple strawberries.
Yeah.
I know.
Never mind, we were only
We're-
kidding.
We're not talking about anybody.
Oh, yeah,
No.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You better get that one out of there.
We don't know
Look
people.
at you. Look at you.
We
We were
hardly
talking
leave
about the
house.
book of James.
Yeah, his place is full of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got blackberries growing in him.
Oh yeah, he does. The little short ones.
The good ones.
Yeah.
I like those. They're so sweet.
Oh yeah, they're so hard to find too.
The wild. Yeah, isn't that look how green those are? Because just compared to all the rest, it's just right there in the center. Just because of the sub irrigation from the drain field.
Yep.
Pedro and I went camping every year. Father's Day.
Oh, is this a madrona? What is
I don't know what that is. It's something you gave me to plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was from you. It was from you.
I wonder what it is.
Go plant this in the herb garden.
I wonder what it is, though. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Don't pull it out.
Well, I'm not, but it's.
Not a
I thought it was at first. I'm thinking it wanted to have red bark.
Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.